Take you outside yet again to our Timberline Live Sky Cam. Looking at the mountain, obviously earlier in the day before it got dark, and I saw that nice lenticular on Mount Hood. So rolled the time lapse, and then it lifted. Didn't clear, of course, but then look how it comes back, and then the clouds just lower and overtake the top of the mountain. A sure sign of a change in the weather, right? And it certainly did change during the day. The rain rolled in right around 5 o'clock. Been raining on and off in Portland. It's broken up a little bit right now over the valley. Salem has yet to get any significant rainfall, but the coast sure has. And the big batch of rain, as I showed you here, is still offshore, and that's what will be rolling in later on tonight and into the morning hours to bring us another good soaking. We've already picked up 3/10 of an inch to finish off the month of October on a wet note, of course. 1.23 up at Astoria, nearly an inch at Tillamook. So again, some really decent rainfall amounts around the region, very beneficial rainfall. 3/10 of an inch down at Newport, but then Salem southward and basically, Hood River eastward, nothing yet, but you will get some rain in the gorge and in the southern part of the valley late tonight and tomorrow morning. Our high today was 60, a couple degrees above average, but it is the rainfall that I want to talk about because we're at 3.67 inches for the month. That's above average now by about 1/4 of an inch. Our average for the month of October is 3.42 inches. The average for the month of November goes up to 5.45. That's a 60% increase from October just in the averages. November is our second wettest month of the year on average, second only to the month of December. Now, the high temperatures, of course, go in the other direction. Average high tomorrow is 58, drops to only 50 by the end of November. And the changes in sunset and sunrise times are also interesting for November. 5:57 tomorrow, of course, the last day of daylight saving time. By the end of the month, it's 4:29. Sunrise, though, goes the other way. 7:50 tomorrow because it's still daylight saving time. Then it'll recede and get an hour earlier, and then it continues to get later, of course, as the days shorten, down to 7:29 by the end of the month. And if you're wondering about that 7:50 sunset, we will catch back up to that at the end of December and early January. The sunset goes back to 7:50. Okay, we got a wind advisory in eastern Oregon following the cold front that comes in, and then the swells that are coming onshore, high surf advisory there. They're running about 19, 20 feet offshore, have been higher earlier in the day. Here's our weather system, pushes on through. By the time the cooler air sets in, we lose most of the moisture, so this won't be a big snow producer up in the Cascades, but it sure is producing the rain, and there'll be a burst of wind tomorrow morning with the front. But look, by about 1 o'clock, the rain is ending in Portland, and the rest of Saturday looks pretty good. Maybe some sprinkles late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, but that's it. Sunday should be dry and pleasant. We'll see what happens on Monday. Right now, I think we'll end up with no rain, but there are some indications that we might get a little bit. And the rainfall left over from this system still running about an inch on the way overnight and early tomorrow. 60 was our high today in Portland, 67 in Eugene and down to Roseburg. Downtown Portland is socked in, yeah. It's our Wells Fargo Sky Cam, 51 degrees as the light rain continues to fall. And it will, and it'll become heavy in the morning, then turn to showers. We'll get some sun breaks tomorrow, 62. Pacific Standard Time resumes on Sunday. We fall back to get an extra hour of sleep, high at 57. Dry Sunday, dry Monday, and then wet. Looks like a lot of rain on the way, David, as we go into Tuesday night and the rest of next week.
We'll worry about that later. Have a good weekend, man.
You too.